I want to get something straight. If you're talking about AI and thinking that you're using it and you're still using a folder in a desktop app for Claude or ChatGPT where you maybe save some instructions and it might even do a task in a recurring way for you if you've advanced far enough on that, or you might be still just using it as a chat box and getting an answer. Neither of those are anywhere near the potential you can experience right now in your business or for personal use to manage your household with a proper AI agent. And the way I recommend that you build it is through a third-party open source way that isn't owned by a company. That way, you can fuel it with any language model you want to. If one gets better, you can shift it and you're not stuck. It's a huge principle because if you get stuck in one system and you decide you don't like their costs or their policies, you have to take everything down and start from scratch again. Not great. So I want to talk to you today about Hermes Agent. I've iterated off other agents, I've tried other models, and this one is the one that it's not an affiliate fee. I'm not getting any money out of it by telling you about it. It's free and open source, and I'm going to give you instructions so that you can actually do this yourself if you want to, or of course I'll give you an offer and I can help you set it up if you want to pay me to do that. But basically you want to download Hermes Agent. And I find the best way to do it is just run it on my local machine, which means I need to keep my computer on. Yes, it becomes my server. You can rent a server in the cloud and then give your agent everything you need there. There are lots of ways you can configure it. It's the way I've become very happy with. I do have a pretty capable computer and I keep it on 24/7 with some backup measures. Anyway, you can test this. You can download it into your laptop and you can see how you go and move it into the cloud later if you want a different sort of setup. You download Hermes Agent from Noose Research. You set it up powered by a subscription to a language model of your choice. Now the caveat is you can't use a subscription from Anthropic on a third-party agent, so you would have to use an API key, which is expensive. Therefore, I use XAI, or you could use OpenAI, run it through your subscription. You'll get more bang for your buck. Noose Research also has a portal with 200 different models that you can pick different tasks and costs from eventually as you get into this. But to get it running, just put it on your basic subscription so you can see how the thing works. Once you've downloaded it, you're going to ask the agent to interview you. That way it can create its sole document and a document about you as the user and rules for it as an agent. Then you're going to start to say, okay, what can we build in my business that just relieves a time burden for me, automates a simple process, and start to see it in action. Once you do this, the ideas are going to tumble out every day. You'll probably have trouble sleeping. And then the limits will be how much you want to pay for language model subscriptions as you get bigger and bigger. But just get started on something simple. It's technology you need to learn how to use. I'm seeing government consultants that are helping business owners who have funding to teach them how to do it, and they're still teaching them how to build projects in Claude. That is so limiting. You can do so much better. Download a Hermes Agent, hook it up to a subscription with OpenAI or XAI so that you can get good bang for your buck, and start to see what you can do with it to tailor it to your business. I'm going to put a link in the description, and it's the setup notes for Hermes. That way you can just take it and go for it. There's also a link in that if you want me to help you build it out, to train it in its tone of voice so that it gets your content right, and give you some ideas on who to follow where so that you can start to really, fly with this thing. Anyway, that's enough from me, and I hope you have a lot of fun with your Hermes Agent.